A slumping hitter gets some coaching up. Even the best hitters in the world must always be attending to their fundamentals. Slumps happen. Poise in the face of them is a must.
From the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Griffin Canning will be on the bump. So now to the plate, number 10. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Set and the pitch. And Van Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now the 2-1 pitch was looked at for ball 3.
I got 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, let it rip one time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now is number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Outside, 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding in is Shohei Ohtani, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First and second here with nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's trying to run back.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number one. Striding in is Dexter Fowler. A potential time run for him at third base.
Dexter Fowler.
He sends it the other way toward right center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The set and the 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
All right. That boy.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hey, wait for yours here.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner back safely. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Pinder is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So now into the box is number 10, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Rendon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay. Now it'll be number 10. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1. Hey, put one in the cap right here, huh? Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means News closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Halos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Griffin Canning earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Mike Mayers hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please Right home safely.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now to the plate, number 10. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Wait for your pitch. All right, let's go now. Let's go. Wait for your pitch.
Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Rendon, the runner at second with 1 away.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Rendon rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they lead now by 4, and he'll get in there safely. Next to stand in is number 10. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hey, easy right here. 1 time. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-2. On a good curveball. Gets him swinging for out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 10. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Next, it'll be number 10. He's 1 for 4 so far.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you can bet he'd like to make a little more contact going forward. It's been a lot of strikeouts recently for him. He needs to rediscover his stroke at the plate. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, how does a guy bounce back when he's fanning at this rate?
Well, you know, when I'm watching this guy swing, he looks a little lost. And I think the biggest thing about when you're striking out a lot, it's more of a mental thing, right? And so what happens is anxiety comes in because you're striking out and you're like, okay, I'm going to try harder. And when you try harder in baseball, you go backwards. And what happens is when you try harder and you get that anxiety, it turns your vision off. It's crazy. It turns your vision off. When you get relaxed and slow down, it turns your vision on, right? You want to be able to see the ball late. And what happens when you're striking out, like this guy's doing a lot right now, is that you're making decisions earlier. The ball's at 54 feet and you're swinging, right? The ball's, you haven't really seen the ball in those last 4 or 5 feet. That's where great hitters work. So when you're striking out a lot, that's what happens. You lose the ball too early.
From the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Bundy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of...
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Number 10 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, like kidding us there, huh?
Just hung in there on that one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
No.
Too high. Ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move the runner up into...
Ball 4. Take your base. He's out.
So next to hit is number 10. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe 2. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for it. Stepping up is number 10. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
Ball.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Down.
Whitley has thrown a little over 50 innings, and those innings have been a real struggle for him. Case in point with his whip. It's over 2, so getting outs has not been easy.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Go.
Relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Next to hit, number 10. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
One time, right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Ball.
That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fletcher at second, Iglesias at first, 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power let it eat.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, you'd think they'd learn their lesson.
Ready now for L.A. Number 10. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
1-1. All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got
long this will last.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Angels win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Dylan Bundy records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Urquidy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. At the plate now is number 10, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. 1-0 the count. And the pitch.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception.
Now at the plate, here is number 10. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
This year against right-handed pitching, number 10 hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 10. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Come on now, Rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Come on.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. Next to dig in, number 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. 10-6, the final score in this game. Houston capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Ryan Stanek earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Joe Smith hammers down the 5-out save, his 6th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching it now from the longtime home of the... So next to bat will be number 10. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Roll, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game play.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roll, they're off to a night.
Stepping in once again is number 10, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is... And now, number 10. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The first baseman, number 10.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
1 ball, no
Well,
strike.
he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Again, a 1-2.
Ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 now.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. So the next to bat will be number 10. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away.
Right here. You're good, you're good.
And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Ball, 2 hot.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
With first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat side.
And stepping in, number 10. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out. Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Los Angeles Angels put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 10. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits in 11 trips. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
McCullers has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's go right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Here we go.
Rendon stands at first with 1 out.
Hey, see you driving right back to the pitcher, huh now?
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So now here is number 10. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and it's gone. And that wasn't a no-doubter, but it is now. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls to take him deep in this spot.
Number 10 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it in.
And there's ball 1. Rendon on second. Trout on at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if I was a manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now at the plate, number 10. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Griffin Canning records the victory.
Case, if I can, I want to follow up on one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's on a good run. What are you seeing lately?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is confidence. You know, this guy has developed the correct way, and he's up there, and he's playing at a high level. He's got big-time confidence, mental toughness, too.
I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson and they went on a world conquest. Tell you for me to part. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services. You say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules have gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get in my fix the shot as if I'll eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ow! Ow! He's out!
Stepping in next, number 10 comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning in Anaheim with no score. And now here is number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And that's in there for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I got to count for 2 and 2.
Misses inside.
Go, baby, square it up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
We got full count.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses for ball 4. Digging in next, number 10, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball in.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
This one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Shohei Ohtani, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Helpful.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment.
Now to bat, number 10. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's a
no
ball.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now a swinging bunt. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Lewis looks up, off the rocks, and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. He hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Next up, number 10. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
He's set and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Fastball just missed above the zone. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5. How today's comes to an end. The Mariners get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Casey Sattler earns his 5th winner of the year. Ken Giles records the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, just off the Orange Freeway. Now into the box, number 10. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Popped up. France has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Up next, number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, one time, right now.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey!
Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. And now for the Angels, number 10. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late to steal second with ease.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Trout leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate is number 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8. Next to hit is number 10. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as they take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. 2 balls. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Kurt Suzuki would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more.
First one, the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now. Next up is number 10. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Next, here is number 10. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Rendon is on his way home.
Hang on. Right here.
Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle this guy down. Digging in will be number 10. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hey, let's go, kid. What's time here?
Hit high and deep to right center. Bishop will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, it'll be number 10. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 21 for him on the season. As it's now a 6-run ball game. That's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. So stepping in is number 10, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now a swing and a deep drive to right, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. This is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row is this. Yep, just another successful day in the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 8.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight.
Case, if I can, I want to follow up on one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's on a good run. What are you seeing lately?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is confidence. You know, this guy has developed the correct way, and he's up there, and he's playing at a high level. He's got big-time confidence, mental toughness, too. You don't get to that absolute mental toughness that